Well, it's January the 12th. It's been a month almost since I last did this. Christmas, travel, the usual stuff got in the way. But it's always a good moment to come back to Eliot, and I realise that this part 5 is particularly apt to where we are. It's New Year's. You know, we have big new bold plans, big things that we're going to do. But often in the pursuit of the big things, we either lose our way and abandon the big things and come back to all the little wars, all the little battles, the circular motions that we go in to deal with the same old problems about ourselves or whatever little issues stand in our way, or the things that frustrate us about our lives, and indeed, as Eliot talks about more broadly, just humanity, the stuff of life, the big grand stuff has all been done. It's the little wars that we really need to master in order to move on. So here we are. T.S. Eliot's 4 Quartets, East Coker, Part 5. So here I am, in the middle way, having had 20 years largely wasted, the years of deux guerres, trying to learn to use words, and every attempt is a wholly new start and a different kind of failure. Because one has only learned to get the better of words for the thing one no longer has to say, or the way in which one is no longer disposed to say it. And so each venture is a new beginning, a raid on the inarticulate, with shabby equipment always deteriorating, in the general mess of imprecision of feeling, undisciplined squads of emotion, and what there is to conquer by strength and submission has already been discovered, once or twice or several times, by men whom one cannot hope to emulate. But there is no competition. There is only the fight to recover what has been lost and found and lost again, and now under conditions that seem unpropitious. But perhaps because neither gain nor loss for us, there is only the trying. The rest is not our business. Home is where one starts from. As we grow older, the world becomes stranger, the pattern more complicated of dead and living. Not the intense moment, isolated with no before and after, but a lifetime burning in every moment, and not the lifetime of one man only, but of old stones that cannot be deciphered. There is a time for the evening under starlight, a time for the evening under lamplight, the evening with a photograph album. Love is most nearly itself when here and now cease to matter. Old men ought to be explorers. Here or there does not matter. We must be still and still moving into another intensity, for a further union, a deeper communion through the dark, cold and empty desolation. The wave cry, the wind cry, the vast waters of the petrel and the porpoise. In my end is my beginning.